basically, for me, it means that the pedal is doing the work for you. I don't know if you guys hear it, but I hear what I can describe as parang may ano eh, yung you know the yung lead channel is really fat, but parang may tunog ng bulak. I don't know if you guys can relate to that description. But I hear something na parang may bulak na o parang may nakapatong na bulak eh. That's how I hear it. And it's nice. But that, yung parang tunog ng bulak, I don't know, it's different for everyone. But I hear it eh, so this is not me. This pedal's not for me. I guess pwede mo naman tanggalin with, by changing the changing the treble or whatever. But for me, there's a frequency I'm hearing na you have to remember that these pedals have limitations. They're EQ'd a certain way, they're voiced a certain way. So there may be things that you can't really remove it. So let's sabihin na natin that, I don't have enough time to spend on this pedal, so I'll just move on to something else. This one's called the Visual Sound Double Trouble. It's like the twin tube. It has 2 channels. The interesting thing about this overdrive, it's 2 overdrives in one. And the great thing is, you can actually have 2 gain stages on top of each other. Sino sa inyo ang mahilig kay Eric Johnson? Taas ang kamay. Yes, woo! This pedal is for you. Okay, one thing that I've read about Eric Johnson's tone, supposedly, is instead of getting all his distortion from one pedal or from the amp, it's actually 2 low gain stages eh. So you, of course he has a tube amp, siguro may konting drive yung amp niya. I think what he does is he gets, let's say, to emulate it, you get 2 different overdrives or distortion pedals, both set to low gain. Tapos pag pinaghalo mo, that's, you get yung gain of each pedal, on top of each other. So yung double trouble is a pedal that attempts that. So eto. Here's one of the overdrives on. Here's both overdrives on, meaning one overdrive is cascading into the other one. Let's turn off one gain stage and you get. So there's 3 ways of using it. You can have 2 separate overdrives. You can have both overdrives cascading into each other. Or you can have one set to an extremely high gain and one na yung may konting dirt lang. You can set it as a boost. In terms of idea, I would probably go for this. Dahil ang daming pwedeng gawin dito eh. There's a bass boost switch. This is the second overdrive with the drive all the way down. Slight overdrive. If you notice, it's hardly overdriven. May konting basag lang eh. So what you can do is set this one to that, for example, and then add just a little bit of gain after. You can change the EQ, syempre. Another thing. When you're shopping for distortion pedals or overdrive pedals, generally, an overdrive tends to be warmer because it tries to simulate the sound of a tube amp that you're turning up, and basically you're torturing the preamp tubes, which gives you a little bit of compression. Which for me personally is something that you might not always want because it's described as tube sag. If you're a guitar player and you're playing guitar, you can feel it. Yung parang you hit the note, tapos parang yung feeling mo parang bumubuka yung nota, and while you're holding the string, parang yung feeling mo bumubuka yung note.